name is Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you are notified when new videos drop. And we are, I think we are trapped. Trapped in Clown World, or maybe trapped in Mickey World, but we are trapped. We are trapped in Clown World when we can't have nice things. Nothing can be good, right? It doesn't matter if you have a great franchise with a really great creator behind it. If they are infected with the insanity of the day, as everybody is, everybody is infected with the insanity of the day. If they are infected with the insanity of the day, more likely than not, they're going to make obnoxious garbage instead of making something very good. Actually, that's not entirely fair. No, here's the thing that really annoys me. You see this with Loki, you see with all the MCU stuff. It's not obnoxious garbage. It's very well-made obnoxious garbage, you know, with a lot of goodness going through it. Again, I'm pointing to Loki, right? There's a lot of good... But there's such a highway of steaming bollocks as well. But like, there's woven through into everything. It makes everything pretty much unwatchable, right? So that is the tragedy of living in 2021, amongst the tragedies of living in 2021. We're going to be looking at this in great detail, looking at the new Aliens show by... was it Noah Hawley, who is a great talent, who is legitimately a great talent, has done a lot of very, very, very good work. But again, there is no cure for Trump derangement syndrome, which goes on even after Trump goes. Right? There is no cure for it, apparently. I think it's kind of like guiding the show and certainly guiding this crazy person's life. Before we get into it, can you hit the like button? That'd be freaking awesome. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit that subscribe button. Definitely hit the subscribe button. It's a tough life in being a summer-based YouTuber. You know, I saw the algorithm kick in July. Like, dude, the minute it started, my views were like, meow, like everything went down. So I felt like a Jodie Whittaker season of Doctor Who. Nothing goes down quicker, baby. So yeah, if you could hit the subscribe button, that'd be great. If you're already subscribed, make sure you're still subscribed. Comment, let me know what you think. The algorithm eats up your comments, go num num num, or maybe it doesn't in the summer. I don't know. Who knows or dares to dream? And check out my Indiegogo, 2 freaking awesome comics. We got Biblical, Bible Stories, Ace of Crazy, Rational Rogue, 220 pages long, freaking awesome. We did the Imperium, a love letter to telefans in the 1960s. Basically, imagine James Bond, Emma Pill, Doctor Who, the Black Slap from 2001, and a monkey in a spacesuit. All in one, freaking awesome super group together. You get a bunch of extras when you get both books, and you know what? You deserve the extras because you're awesome for backing the book. And I'm hoping this is the week I actually can get some work done on this bloody campaign because I'm so behind. Right, I'm so freaking behind. Speaking of freaking behind, I think the Force of Humor has a lovely behind. Fine. So yeah, go check out my Indiegogo. The links in the notes. I very much appreciate it. I do. I appreciate you subscribing. Appreciate you doing all this stuff. Thank you very much. And I really got to update that campaign. Okay, let's look at this story. Noah Hawley claims the upcoming Alien TV series is a story about inequity. Oh, Noah, why, mate? Why? Now, Noah Hawley, again, great talent. He did Fargo, which generally speaking I liked a lot, right? I think Fargo, each season is its own thing. They're self-contained, and they're all always pretty interesting, right? You have a very, very good cast, and they're kind of like set in a orbit of the Fargo universe, kinda, right? That's basically how they came up with it. It's got the feel of Fargo more than anything else. Yeah, look, generally speaking, I think they did 4 very, very good seasons, and he also did Legion, which I freaking love Legion, especially the first 2 seasons. Was it Dan Stevens? It's surreal, interesting, entertaining. I really, really liked it. And out of the box thinking. I like out of the box thinking, and yeah, he's a great talent. But this is why you have to choose carefully where you're going to live, because you will take on the insanity or whatever insanity of the community that you live in. You will take it on, right? That's just the way it is. And I think that's what happened over here with poor Noah Hawley, who I'm not sure. I think he's got an Orthodox Jewish background, right? In Fargo, they had this Orthodox Jewish couple as like a background character, and it seemed like he knew what was going on. It deals with a lot of stuff about the Holocaust as well in in what, the third or fourth season. I can't remember which season it was. It's the one with Ewan McGregor in it. Again, every season was pretty good. Okay, the creator of the outcome. Oh, and he was briefly slated to take over Star Trek and write the next Star Trek movie, which was, I think it was going to be partially Kirk and and so on, but mainly a new crew. That's the vibe I got. Maybe one day they'll release it as like a comic book or something. I wouldn't mind seeing that. The creator of the upcoming Alien TV series on FX and Disney, Noah Hawley, recently provided some details about the show and how far he is in the development process. The show was announced at the end. So it was announced at the end of at the end of last year. At the end of last year, during the Disney Investor Day 2020 presentation. Blimey, that was a tough sentence to get out. During the presentation, FX chief John Landgraf claimed the series would be the first alien story set on Earth, despite Paul W.S. Anderson's Alien vs. Predator taking place on Earth. Oh, that's not an alien, but that was garbage. They both were garbage, right? They both were. I'm surprised it's Paul Anderson. I thought I thought it was like too lofty a director to do that. Yeah, listen, they're fine for forgetting that. We've all forgotten about it. Okay, we've all forgotten about it. The best Alien and Predator crossover was of course in Predator 2. When you saw the alien skull somewhere in the background of the Predator ship. Nevertheless, Disney tweeted out some bare-bone details at the time. They wrote, Alien is currently in development at FX Network. I guess that means we're never going to see Prometheus 2 or 3, whatever. We're never going to see that third movie that links up the Prometheus alien stuff to the original Alien stuff. Honestly, you don't really need it now. They really took you most of the way, but I really would have liked that third movie. They wrote Aliens currently blah blah blah. The first TV series based on the classic film is helmed by Fargo and Legion's Noah Hawley. Great talent, really great talent. Expect a scary thrill ride set in the not too far future here on Earth. Disney added. So it seems to be that would seem to go against the whole Prometheus thing, which is that basically the birth of the aliens was what was that in Covenant was about 200 years in the future. It wasn't that far. It was about 70 years before Alien, as I recall. Now the show's creator Noah Hawley has provided more details while speaking with Vanity Fair. Always a bad sign that he's speaking of Vanity Fair. First off, Hawley commented the Alien series is indeed the next project you want to take. He explained, "What next to me? It looks like is an Alien series for FX." Taking on the franchise and those amazing films by Ridley Scott, James Cameron, and David Fincher. He went on to praise the franchise. Those are great monster movies, but they're not just monster movies. They're about humanity trapped between a primordial parasitic past and our artificial intelligent future. That's an interesting take on it. I don't really see it that way. That's certainly... Listen, I'm not going to poo-poo that take. It's I got to think about it a bit more. Yeah, okay, but I think you kind of shoehorning in because the artificial intelligent future, the AI was equally bad, right? They were, and it turned out it was the first AI that made the alien, right? Again, if Prometheus and Covenant are in the same universe, they're both trying to kill us, okay? And you have human beings; they can't go forward, they can't go back. Which so I find that really interesting. Okay. I mean, that is interesting. As for how far along the process he is, he explained, he's written a couple of scripts. I've written a couple of scripts, the first 2 scripts, and we're looking to make them next spring. I'm really hoping they don't. I keep saying, I think the apocalypse is coming. Why do I want the apocalypse coming? Because of this. Because of things like this. When you get to something with this level of visual effects, there's a lot of preparation going into it, he added. No, was it? No, Hawley then said, "It's really been illuminating. It's really been what's really been illuminating is to see the entire film industry had to take a year off, and now they're trying to jam 2 years of production into 1 year. So it's very hard to look on the planet and see where there might be some where you might make something in the next 6 months. Everyone is racing." To make up lost time. That's interesting. So I figure let that bubble burst a little, and then we'll do it right. So that's interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't know that people are like rushing to make content. I guess they are, but listen, I think they're going to be surprised when they make the content how badly it goes down. Right? I really think they're going to be surprised. As for what the show is about, he made it very clear this is not about Ripley. By the way, I think one of my favorite non-movie alien experiences has to be Alien Isolation, which deals in the 70 years that Ripley's in suspended animation. It's about Ripley's daughter, written by Dan Abnett, I think. Really good game. They had a virtual reality version of it, which would have just terrified me. But most of that game, by the way, you spend it hiding in closets. Yeah, like hiding in, like, oh god, I hope the alien doesn't get me. It's really scary. Okay, but they have a VR version of it. I'm like, that sounds terrifying. But I would have liked to try that. So it's not a Ripley story. She's one of the great characters of all time, and I think the story has been told pretty perfectly. I don't want to mess with it. He then provided a hint on what to expect of the show. It's a show that's set on Earth also. The alien stories are always trapped in prison, trapped in a spaceship. I thought it'd be interesting to open it up a little bit. So the stakes are, what happens if you can't contain it? Are more immediate. Okay, so sounds like they're going to break out on Earth. Hawley then detailed the story about the story was about inequity. He explained. Yeah, listen, this is the insanity that again completely detached from reality. That America is a racist country, and that was a disingenuous narrative run by the media, which I think most see it as being wholesale. Yeah, just absolute wholesale liars. They have no credibility. But it was what they sold America as one of the many things they did to get rid of a president they really didn't like. Funnily enough, that piece of dirty, that piece of dirty Paul was one of the cleanest things they did. So on some level, it's a story about inequity. You know, one of the things I love about the first movie is how the 70s movie. It is, and and it's really about these blue-collar space truckers world in which Yaphet Kotto and Harry Dean Stanton are basically waiting for God. Yeah, and you notice that like Yaphet Kotto wasn't treated badly because his kid nobody noticed. Honestly, nobody noticed other than you weirdos. They're like Shmuel Beckett characters ordered to go into a place by a fearless, nameless corporation. A faceless, not fearless. A faceless, nameless corporation. The second movie is such an 80s movie, but still about grunts. Polarizing middle management at best. So it's a story of people that you send in to do the dirty work. He continued, okay, that's interesting. I'm up with that. As to how it connects to the series, it says, in mind, you're also going to see the people who are sending them. You saw that in Aliens as well, and in Alien 3. Where is Lieutenant Ripley? Remember that the Chinese guy at the end. So you will see what happens when the inequity we're struggling with today isn't resolved. There is no inequity we're struggling with today. It's fugazi. It's fake. It's not real. Like, it doesn't exist. The only inequity that really exists is in Hollywood, right? That's the only place where the inequity exists, because you're all a bunch of completely amoral racists or immoral racists, bigots and racists. And yeah, don't judge us by your lowly standards. But again, no, Hawley, he lives in Hollywood, he works in Hollywood, I assume. But he's in the entertainment scene, and it's just infected him, this is an infection Well, it's not good for anyone, right? If we as a society can't figure out how to prop each other up and spread the wealth, oh God, please! I saw a picture of this young lady wearing a mask, obviously, with a expensive Apple laptop with all these stickers on it. One of the stickers says "Smash Capitalism," and next to her she had a Starbucks coffee. I'm like, darling, you love capitalism, right? You love capitalism. So yeah, honestly, we have worked out a way of sharing the wealth. And while I'm not, I'm not going to tell you capitalism is the greatest thing ever. It is the system of the financial system that has brought the most people out of poverty in the history of our planet, in the history of our species. If they like that, you want to be rich, take responsibility. You want to be wealthy, you want to be comfortable. Take responsibility for yourself and work hard. That's essentially the message of capitalism, right? And it's self-actualization. You're never going to get that with socialism, and so we have worked it out. But I think countries like China has spent the last 20, 30 years systematically grinding away at at what's great about the Western world. So we have a whole generation of idiot children who can't see past their own nose. There's that great Saucony Weaver line to Paul Reiser said, I don't know which speech is worse. At least they don't F each other over for a percentage Hawley disclosed. Yeah, I understand. But like equally, I don't think the aliens do. There's not many alien lives matter. Although that has to be. That has to be going to be on the thumbnail, right? We're going to put an alien in front of a rainbow background holding a BLM placard. Yes, you heard it here first. That's what's going to happen. My name is Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you are notified when new videos drop.